Hey, how's it going? Grating the Woodys. So I have, just a minute. I have here the Sophie's Art Supplies hot press paper. I'm gonna put my latex-free gloves on over my compression gloves here. And Oat Art Studio. But since I figured out a way to put the colored pencil on faster, I was trying to talk and do sometimes. That doesn't always pan out. This is what I'm using. I'm using the violet, lilac, turquoise, and blue colors. Okay, so the numbers, do you need to know the numbers? I did write that down. I don't know the numbers off the bat, and it's the same night that I swatched these, and the swatching card is drying in another part of my humble abode. Just a minute. I do have it written down. Honest. Just a minute. Right here. Okay. 425, 470. Those are the blue ones. 370 and 385. I will try and put, what color each number is in the description or in the video as a caption or something in the water bottle there. And I want to show you most of my grating supplies. Right, I use this one usually, right? And I was going to use this one, which is the pastel shaper. Oh, shaper. That's I said shaper before. Pastel shaper. And this is what it looks like. It's still kind of hard to see, right? That's what it looks like. And it fits like that. And this does come out here, this little thing. Lid. And it just, if you want to keep your pastel powders in there, you can do that. I don't think I have tried this one, but I think it'll take a long time if I do it with this one rather than doing it with this one. This was the first one that I used, which is a now defunct T-ball. I just took it apart and I added, this is foam. I added foam to this. What is that? So that it would be easier to hold. And then I then I thought, I wonder if I can get, this is actually made for shaping pastel pencils. It is Pastel Grind SPT01 by Miru. You can see I don't know if that makes it clear or not because you're not seeing the camera doesn't see my skin to make that clear. Okay, let's get on with it. Oh, and this, I was going to try to use this, like put it over this way, and do it. But I tried it out earlier and it was a no, especially with these. So this is, I do have some brown here, in here. I could have sworn I wiped all that off. Okay, so we're going to do this. It should not take that long. And like I said, I'm not really sure what is on here. I'm not really sure that this is going to work. Actually, I said that in the swatching video. I'm not sure it's going to work because these are wax crayons. They're water soluble, colored pencil, but they're also wax crayons. So I did that. And let's try it. I hope it works. I'm making a beautiful picture on the wire mesh. but I don't think any of it is going. Oh no, a tiny itty bitty bit. So I come in a little for you. Move this over. You see anything? I see something right there. Oh no, on my field monitor has a little tiny bluish purplish dot on it on the field monitor screen. And it's been there for quite some time. No, there's nothing there. I'm just fooling myself. So it's not going to work with crayons, watercolor crayons, or crayons in general. How do I do this? Oh dear, we got a problem. What am I going to do? That's all we have. Oh my gosh, very, very, very little. Okay, let's have to figure out something. Nope, this is a bust. No, gotta get something out of there. Wow. I mean, it's on there. You can see, look how beautiful that is. Isn't that awesome? No, I'm just going to keep doing it until... Let's do it this way. I'm amazed. I guess I'm just going to have to do what? I'm definitely painting the mesh, but it's not going to do anything. It's not going to... A little smidge of it. Okay. No grating of the woodies. How about we just do this? I can't get a grip. I'm gonna do it. I'm going to turn it around to get more of the color down there. Okay, we're going to hit it with water. Will this be a hot mess? Oh, maybe I should do it like this. You know, I'm bound and determined to get some kind of a design from this. Okay. Whoa. I can see it beating up on the mesh. On the mesh part. Of course, also around the frame there. Whoops, whoops, whoops. We don't want that going on. I need that. I need it. Going to... see what we got. Oh! Nah. Nah. A hot mess is all we have. That's okay. I know one thing. I'm very happy to that I put the latex gloves on my fingers. Yep, on the hands there. Ooh. Just gonna rub it around. Well, if anything, it makes a background for doodling. Any kind of background. This is kind of a cool background. You can't really see it. Let me see if I can zoom out a smidge. Just a smidge. And what are we gonna do? Horrible. Ooh, lots of purple there. All purple. All purple all the time. That's the way I like to see it. Have to be careful. Okay, so these cannot be grated. Well, not this way. I'm bound and determined to figure out. So this is a good lesson for me to, to say, okay, so I can't grate watercolor crayons because they're going to be too soft, too waxy to do it. But it does, I am getting some kind of a design, if you want to call it that. You want to call it that? No. Okay, put this out a little bit. What I'll probably do is use this as a background for doodling. I'm doodling right now. Okay, let's see. I still have my brush here from when I was swatching. And I do have Stabilo watercolor pencils. I went into my swatching list that of ones I had already done. I've done 55, counting the Woodies, and I went in there to see, did I already swatch these? Because, I've done over 50 of these already. So I can see how the color, the pencil or the crayon line is staying there. Maybe that's what people are talking about. Except I don't think this is the way that people are talking about. No, I'm going to say no. Let me put this down. I'm going to put it on there. I'm going to scrunch this stuff up here. We're going to call this a bust. Oh, what do we got on the other side? Nothing. Nothing to speak of, anyway. And I'm going to let it dry. And I'm going to probably use it as, like I said, like a background for doodling. So I did one already, not from the Kohinoor and Statler gratings that I did. I'm going to show you that one. This one I did, I got a new ruler, and it has these stencils on it that make these squiggly lines. And then I added the Jelly Roll glitter pen to it. So I did that one, just basic. My signature is there. Cool. And I'm using that design in the background, the grating, as my background for these doodles. So this is, I'm not going to do any more doodling on this. I'm just going to leave it as is. So that's that one. And I started doing a doodle on, man, I wish I could remember. On one of the bigger ones, I think it was. And I'm going to see if I still have it. It should be behind me, so I'm going to go and get that. Hi, Blue. I don't think this one was... This was a sea salt and watercolor one. This is a sea salt and watercolor one there. And I started taking the Micron pen, I think. I really can't remember if it was the Micron or maybe it was one of the Copic multi-liner pens that I have. But I have all of these as well. This one is, what was this? Oh, I wrote it down. I wrote it on the back, like a photo. Statler watercolor pencils, right? On Sophie's Art Supply hot press paper. This one is really cool because of how it feels. It feels like wax. It's really cool. So that one, that fail right there might have the same feel on it. So I can draw on that one. I can doodle on that one. And then this one, also on Sophie's Art Supply. This also kind of has that waxy feel, but not as much as this one. I can't get a grip. There. And this one, I probably will not doodle on that one unless I cover it first with Mod Podge, because it's rough. Texture's rough, and I could ruin my marker tips. And then this is watercolor and sea salt, right? And this was another watercolor and sea salt. So I'll use these as backgrounds for doodles. I'll get back to you on this one. I really like that design. That's really cool. So I have started on some of those. That's mostly the reason that I do these things, watercolor and sea salt. This is really kind of a bummer. What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? I don't know. Feels heavy. I want to do something with this one. This is the Oat Art Studio one. Obviously, I can't grate it because it's too soft of a pencil to do that. And I'm trying to think now, where did I put my Stabilo watercolor pencils? So maybe it's not such a good idea to wrap these up for this one. We know it's not going to take. Okay, so we just do some coloring here, like I'm going to do a sea salt and watercolor or something. This one I was on the Amazon page looking at other Stabilo Woody products, as they have a smaller set, like you can get a set of 10. And then they had showed like a 4 or 5 pack of these pencils, and this one was called purple, and this one violet. And I'm thinking, I knew this wasn't lilac. Lilac has a lighter, almost like a light blue a blue-violet color to it. It's a very light color. Like, almost like a light lavender. Think of that. Okay, we'll just do this. Right. Lilac wants to join in on the fun. Let's just do this. And we'll hit it with some water in a bit. Now this is purple. This does not look purple in the lighting. Right, okay, I think that's the pencil. I don't think that's a hair. Okay, we'll do this one. Definitely a different color on the Oat Art Studio paper. Wow, what a difference. When I was setting up for this, I was thinking, oh, I should not have swatched on the Sophie's Art Supply. I should have swatched on the Oat Art Studio because I wanted to try the grating the pencils on Oat Art Studio, but this is not turquoise. This is maybe closer to teal. Looks like green. Okay, let's see. I colored on my thing, but it's supposed to be when you color with these, you should color on smooth, flat, smooth surfaces. You can draw on windows with these, and after a while, an hour or so, you can wash it off. It's washable. So you can also color on paper if you want. Watercolor paper. Okay, so I want to do this. Get my big honkin' roll of paper towels that I forgot I even had over here. Now I'm more prepared. Okay, let me do that and put this over here. I don't know if this has a... I'm still looking like... I can't tell because I got my gloves on, so I can't tell if it's waxy feeling or not. Maybe I have to wait for it to dry. Maybe the buckling will add to the magic. I don't know. Is this too much water? Yes! The answer is yes. Oh. So I wanted to try this. I only have one tissue left. Oh, I really have more than one tissue, by the way. So I'm going to ball up the tissue so it's properly wrinkled. I was watching one of my old videos, sea salt, watercolor, and baby wipes, I think. And then I was watching it, and I watched myself put a tissue down on the design, the wet design. You know, that dried pretty fast. And the result was awesome. I could not believe it. I was like, wow, that is cool. That with the tissue on it. Just press lightly. Look at this. Look at this latex glove. Just how short are your fingers? I have kind of long fingers. I guess I don't know how to wear. Now, that just took off the water and made it look like the regular penciled in design. My goodness, Woodies. You're making me look foolish here. Okay, I'm gonna do it again. with the same one. We're gonna do it with the same one because I gotta put a new box of tissues in over here. I'm amazed. That's a very nice light color, right? Okay, so now I'm going to... I gotta be careful about this because I think it's going to pill if I rub it. I can feel the roughness, you know, of the paper. This hot press paper has a texture to it. Most hot press paper does not have a texture and it's super smooth. But Oat Art Studio is different. And, you know, I think that's like on there, like not coming off. Let me see. Oh, hello. Let's do it with the fingers because silly Tam. Because we got gloves on. Hey, that's kind of cool. Not as much of an effect as I would like, but it's a way better look in the screen panel than on the field monitor. And it looks really cool. It just... here. I could do... let's see. I have the brush. So... just color it in. I'm wiping it. That's a baby wipe there. It's not a paper towel. Because that makes kind of a big difference. I'm going to have to let these dry before I sharpen them too, because it will clog up the sharpener, the blade, I think. If I'm not mistaken. Ooh, I like the blending in with the blue there. I mean, if I'm going to make a background, I might as well have a little bit more color on here. The black will just make the picture pop a little better. I like the bleeding into the next color. I like that. Make it a little bit darker. You know, I can't just say, well, this is a bus. Bye. Have a nice day. No, I can't do that. When art gives you lemons, make lemonade. Alright. Make awesome abstract pictures. A little bit of water there. I want to get some more of that dark purple over there, dark violet, a darker violet rather. I think these are my finger touches, but not necessarily fingerprints. Right when I had it on the tissue on there, that looks much better. It looks really cool, right? Really cool. Okay, I'm gonna do, oh, got some water on the pencil barrel. Okay, the next one is the blue. Yeah, cool. Very cool. Let's put a little more painted on there from the brush to the pencil. And then add more water. There we go. I just want to make it a little bit darker and add a little more color to it and take out the pencil or the crayon lines, I guess. Okay. I'll try the turquoise. And I want to get a, oh, let me use this paper towel here. Get that off of there. Look at this. Look at that on the outside. Cool. So I guess this will be Grating the Woodys epic fail. Cool. Beauteous. Didn't have to add as much to that. Maybe I didn't add enough. Maybe I'm not. Maybe make it a little darker. Yes. Make it a little darker. Okay. I apparently like this diagonal paint job that I do a lot. It's all part of the doodling process, I guess. So let me wipe this off. That will have to dry. And this one, I'm going to see if I can try and blend. I don't think I can blend in the... I like it because it has the texture to it, so I can see that, although I can't really see it. There, see? You can see some of the texture there on the paper. I don't know what's going on. Like I said, I think it's when I was patting it down with my finger, with the tissue on my finger there. Let me see. I really don't think I'm gonna get... Didn't I already try? It's still keeping the lines there. I don't know, maybe I'll take let it dry. I'll let it dry and see if I can shade in the areas here. I have no idea. Or I don't know. That's all I have to say. That's all I'm saying for now. If I think of a good way to fix it, or take it as is, it is a hot mess. I admit it. But hey, I tried. So you have to try. You never know unless you try. Okay, that's all I have for you. Please comment, like, share, and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and have a creative day. Bye.